By now, most people know that they should be customizing their resumes for each job that they are applying for. So it can surprise people to still be hearing crickets after they've made some tweaks to their resume for the jobs that they're actually applying for. My name's Jen Walker-Wall. I'm the founder of WorkWonders Careers, and today I want to share the questions that we ask clients in order to help them strategically customize their resumes for the jobs that they want, because it's way more than just making some tweaks. The first question that I ask is, what is the hiring manager looking for? And simply looking at the job posting and saying, I can do this, is not enough. Specifically, we want to be looking at the qualifications here. So is it a mix of technical skills and soft skills? Is there a combination of things that is required? Is it heavy in one particular area? And then we really want to make sure that it is obvious from the get-go, from the minute they look at your resume from the top down, that you have those qualifications. Remember, it can be really tempting to try and impress with the breadth of our experience, but speaking directly to the hiring manager's needs can be really what's most compelling for people when they're reviewing resumes for candidate qualifications. Question number 2, what relevant stories, achievements, or examples can you share? So if you've ever worked with me, you know that I think writing before you sit down to revise your resume is a huge missed opportunity for a lot of people who just sit down in front of their resume and try to make tweaks. What I'd like for you to do, and what I'd like for my clients to do, is to do some writing and thinking about the relevant work experience and stories that they can tell here, so that they can edit them into something that will be great for a resume or a cover letter or interview material. So give yourself permission to do a little writing and thinking here, and think about your contributions to stories that speak to those hiring manager needs, which you can find in the qualifications section of the job posting. You can also grab a copy of our free workbook, Uncomplicate Your Job Search, which is going to help you kind of generate some of that content. So it'll ask you questions. We have some of our favorite prompts there. And that's really where a lot of the value and confidence comes from. So if you're trying to skip this part and go right to the tweaks, try to take some time first to do some writing and brainstorming so you can really take ownership and identify those achievements that are going to be so impressive when they're shared in the right context. Question 3. Do you know anyone who works here? Now, I'm not just asking you that question so you can get your resume passed on to the hiring manager's desk, although if you have someone there that you know, that's a possibility. But really what I think can be helpful here, and what a lot of people don't take advantage of, is just an opportunity to have a conversation and learn more about what the goals of the department are, or what change is underfoot that you can perhaps speak to. A good conversation can do way more than just move your resume in the right place. And in a big company, they might not have the ability to really connect directly, or it might be someone who's not willing to connect directly to the hiring manager. So if you can use a conversation or a connection just to learn more about what's going on there, it'll give you much more insight that could really impact what you're sharing in your resume, cover letter, and application. The next question is, what is most exciting about this opportunity for you? If an opportunity comes your way that you are genuinely excited about, like just can't believe, looks like it was written for you, thrilled to see, find a way to address that. Relevant experience almost always trumps enthusiasm, but relevant experience paired with enthusiasm is sometimes just unbeatable. You can absolutely speak to your passion and enthusiasm and excitement by using some of that language in your resume, in your cover letter. It doesn't feel hokey if you don't overdo it. It can feel very genuine, and hopefully your work experience will speak to it and really back up your interests that are all kind of convening in this particular opportunity. So yes, sometimes I help clients make tweaks to their resume, but it's only really after digging deep and making some strategic changes, both in terms of structure and content, that the tweaks really take power. So make sure that you're doing the groundwork and laying the foundation to put your best foot forward, and not just making minor changes that aren't going to have the impact that you're hoping for. If you have any questions about preparing your resume or want to share any tips that have worked for you, share them below in the comments, and thanks as always for watching.